Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at EURUSD and the plans that I have for this pair in the upcoming week. Really quick before we get into the video, I have a free trading course that you can sign up to right now. It's a 13-part video series teaching you risk management, technical analysis, and trading psychology. And the whole idea of it is to show you why you're probably losing at trading and break your trading out of that retail mindset. So if you want to improve your trading career, head over to the link in the description and sign up for my free trading course. So we've spoken about EURUSD for a few weeks in a row now. We've caught some brilliant trades here. Following on from what we've looked at, the first area that I called a trade on Euro in the videos was at this area. Okay, I expected a long from a demand zone just here, which actually came into this area. I then said when we hit this area, we should be looking for shorts. The shorts obviously came through tremendously. We are now ranging out of the bottom of this movement. Okay. So if we look at the higher time frame picture, then we can see everything is forming very nicely. This is actually in a downtrend. We have a lot of open space to the left here on the daily, which could bring us considerably lower. I'm actually expecting now that we've seen this lower low for EURUSD to continue to the downside. So where we are right now then, well, we've just formed this new lower low in the market. We can see we have a clear imbalanced area here, which leads us into this supply zone. And if we do pull through into the supply zone, I will be looking to sell EURUSD down on the higher time frame basis. So it's a very clear setup here. We've had a lower low, a lower high, a lower low. This being the zone that actually pushed through this low. And obviously with the imbalance as well, it makes it a very attractive zone to sell from. So what I'll be looking to do now is bring the market up through this price area, hit this point, and then sell. Okay, so that is the higher time frame view, and the shorts are going to be initiated from this point. Now, what is it that I'm expecting to see on a lower time frame basis? If we go to a lower time frame basis, we can actually break down the current movement that we're in. First off, we've seen a push through the low. This is where the lower low came into the market. From there, we actually had a push up, and what this push up did was break this bearish structure and form us a new higher high at this point here. From there, we formed a higher low, a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, right? So we're moving in a clear uptrending motion from this very low point here that we came in and formed that higher time frame lower low. What I'm expecting to see Euro do this week is pull up and push through this imbalance, trade into the supply and sell off, as we've spoken about. So what we could actually do is look for some buying opportunities from this point to take the market higher, okay? So the biggest thing to consider here is that we do have this trading range. We are bullish right now in this small range. If we go to the 10-minute time frame, for example, we will see here that the market has obviously formed this bullish movement that we spoke about within this range. And we can actually see that this zone here is a zone that broke structure. So if we look at this previous higher high, we can see that it was broken with this new higher high. And this actually came from this area. So breaking down this small time frame zone, we can actually see then from this point, we had obviously a lower low, lower highs, lower low, lower high, lower low once again, and then we broke through with a nice impulse, which formed a higher high. We pulled back, retested this demand zone, pushed back up, formed a new demand zone here, a reaccumulation before we then broke the next high. So this is a zone of interest for me to buy from. Now, as of the time of recording this, I do actually have an active position running on EURUSD, but it is risk-free. It may very well get stopped out. This is trading very close to the entry point of that trade. If we don't get stopped out, we will continue to ride this thing up. If we do get stopped out at break even, what we can actually then do is go to the low time frames and anticipate a reaction from here. So if we look at this from a very low time frame perspective, we can see that we've come back through, we've traded into this 10-minute zone. We've had a lower low, a lower high, and then we actually have what's forming currently a higher low. But this is in no way confirmed, and it's very possible and probably quite likely that we're going to come and sweep through this low. So if we do that, I will be triggered out at break even. My entry is just down here on this wick. And what we can then do is look for that structure confirmation that we like to see. So we may indeed be looking for a movement, something like this. Okay, if we pull back down, we could look for a pull up. We could see a break of this significant swing structure. This point here would be the one that I would like to see. And if we get that, we could then look for pullbacks to buy from demand zones. So what we'd be doing at this point is looking for whichever zone it is that formed the break of structure. So let's say, for example, we got a movement like this. We would be looking for a push like so to then bring the market higher into that area. So we have a couple opportunities. Obviously, if we do just come up now and break this structure, we can focus on potentially the zone that's currently moving with the price, which would be this one here, the one that causes the impulse. So essentially what we're looking for from this point is some form of reaction to show us a break of structure where we can then buy in with our nice structure confirmation pattern that we like to see so regularly for our entries. So Euro is providing us a low time frame opportunity to buy, to then sell on the higher time frame basis. It may come from here, it may come from the extreme, as we've spoken about. We will just have to wait and see what the market provides us, but we do have some wonderful opportunities here for buys into sells. And that is what I'm looking for on EURUSD this week. I hope this has set you up with a few tradable opportunities. I wish you all a very profitable week, and thank you for watching. And if you head over to my Instagram, I'm also doing a giveaway, which will end on Christmas Day, and I'm giving away a lot of content and access passes for free. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.